The Battle of Titans is here. On one side, we have the 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser, a reimagined legend built to conquer the toughest terrains while delivering modern comfort and efficiency. And on the other side, the 2025 GMC Yukon, a bold and commanding SUV, blending American luxury with rugged versatility. Both these SUVs represent the pinnacle of capability and design, but which one truly reigns supreme? In this video, we'll put the Land Cruiser and Yukon head-to-head, comparing everything from their performance and off-road prowess to interior tech and cargo space. Whether you're planning epic adventures or need the ultimate family SUV, this showdown will help you decide. Buckle up as we dive into the world of full-size SUV excellence. So, this is Parth, and you are watching MotorNation. Before we move on, we'd love for you to join our growing community. We're just 490 subscribers away from reaching our next big milestone of 2.5K subscribers. Be a part of the MotorNation family. Hit that subscribe button now and help us cross the finish line together. Your support means the world to us. Starting with a basic overview. After a brief disappearing act that we thought would spell the end for the Land Cruiser on our shores, Toyota's iconic off-roader returned last year with renewed purpose. Now motivated by a four-cylinder hybrid powertrain good for a combined 326 horsepower, it shares its bones with a Lexus GX and has been downsized slightly, losing its third row in the process. The LC's newfound tidiness puts it in line with other legendary trail experts, such as the Ford Bronco and the Jeep Wrangler. The Land Cruiser has been reworked and modernized inside and out, packing the latest Toyota infotainment tech and plenty of driver aids, while retaining a serious four-wheel drive system and plenty of nods to LC history, including the base model's round headlights. There's also a new 4Runner for 2025 that's slightly smaller than the LC, while the Tundra-based Sequoia occupies the top rung of Toyota's expansive SUV ladder. By the way, you can watch our review of the 2025 Toyota Sequoia from the link given below. While the GMC Yukon and its long-wheelbase sibling, the Yukon XL, share a not very well-kept secret. Despite their upmarket positioning and individual styling touches, they are based on the same blueprint as the Chevrolet Tahoe and Suburban. That's a good thing, as GM's full-size SUVs share a choice of two tried-and-true V8s, as well as an efficient and torque-rich diesel engine rated for up to 27 miles per gallon highway. The Yukon and company have an independent rear suspension that goes a long way towards improving their ride and handling compared with the previous generation's solid rear axle. Inside, there are 3 rows of seating for up to 8 passengers and oodles of space for cargo and lifestyle accoutrement. You can outfit the Yukon as basic or as luxe as you like, including the well-appointed Denali and Denali Ultimate trims. Even so, there's enough wiggle room between the Yukon and the Cadillac Escalade, which also shares the bulk of its underpinnings with the GMC and Chevy models. In terms of pampering, extroverted style, and available tech to justify the price gap between it and the Big Caddy. Moving on to what's new for 2025. Aside from the removal of the first edition model offered for 2024, there are no changes to the Land Cruiser lineup. On the other hand, cosmetic updates include a restyled front fascia with new grille and headlight designs. The Yukon's front and rear lighting elements can now play animations too. For the first time, there are flashy 24-inch wheels that are standard on the Denali Ultimate but optional on the regular Denali. The trim hierarchy gets a minor shakeup too, with the new Elevation model replacing the former SLE and SLT. The new AT4 Ultimate also joins the lineup for 2025, blending the AT4's off-road credentials with luxury appointments that include massaging front seats, full-grain leather covering all 3 rows, and open-pore wood interior trim. The Denali Ultimate now offers second-row executive seating and a 22-speaker Bose audio system. GM's night vision with thermal object detection is a new tech feature, and the infotainment system adopts a vertical 16.8-inch touchscreen. Powertrain updates are limited to a more powerful version of the Duramax diesel 3.0-liter inline-6. Moving on to the engine, transmission, and performance. Given that this is an entirely modernized and smaller generation of the Land Cruiser, Toyota has elected to install a hybrid powertrain in place of a naturally aspirated V8 engine. A turbocharged 2.4-liter four-cylinder is assisted by two electric motors to make 326 horsepower. If this setup sounds familiar, that's because it's similar to the powertrain offered in the Toyota Tacoma. All Land Cruisers come with an 8-speed automatic transmission and a 4-wheel drive system featuring a locking center differential, low-range gearing, a crawl control system, and hill descent control. In test drive, it was found that the hybrid powertrain provides good torque, but notice that the boost from the electric motors is inconsistent due to the small battery pack. The Land Cruiser provides a smooth ride on the road and is significantly quieter than vehicles like the Ford Bronco and Jeep Wrangler. The Land Cruiser is designed like a truck, which means you might experience a bit more body roll in corners. However, it handles smoothly and effectively absorbs bumps, keeping occupants comfortable. Staying true to its legacy, the Land Cruiser performs well both on and off-road, making it enjoyable for rock-crawling adventures. In testing, the Land Cruiser First Edition got to 60 miles per hour in 7.7 seconds. That's significantly slower than the V6-powered Lexus GX 550, which posted a 6.3-second time. The Land Cruiser's max tow rating is 6,000 pounds when properly equipped. The Bronco maxes out at 3,500 pounds, and the standard Wrangler can tow 2,000 pounds. Although the 4xe is rated for 3,500 pounds, and the Rubicon and Rubicon X trims are rated for 5,000. While the Yukon offers a choice of two gas-fed V8s and a diesel engine, there's a 355 horsepower, 5.3-liter V8 that's standard on the Elevation and F4. The Denali and Denali Ultimate have a standard 420 horsepower, 6.2-liter V8, which is also available on the F4. Meanwhile, every model is compatible with the diesel 3.0-liter inline-six that now makes 305 horses and 495 pound-feet of torque, up from 277 horses and 460 pound-feet. All Yukon models have a 10-speed automatic transmission and either rear or all-wheel drive. For 2025, the gear shifter moves from buttons on the dashboard to a more user-friendly lever on the steering column. The off-road-oriented F4 model features a 2-speed transfer case, 20-inch wheels with all-terrain tires, underbody skid plates, and an optional air suspension capable of providing up to 2 more inches of ground clearance. While all three powertrains are capable, we find the diesel's low-down torque and significantly better fuel efficiency particularly well-suited to the Yukon's mission and heft. The 6.2-liter V8, we recorded a 6.0-second 60 miles per hour time and noted significantly improved braking performance versus the previous generation model. On paper, the Yukon's towing champ is the rear-wheel drive model with a 5.3-liter V8. It's rated for 8,400 pounds. The 6.2-liter V8 is rated for 8,200 pounds, same as the Duramax diesel. The diesel's 495 pound-feet of torque is 35 more than the biggest V8. Crucially, the diesel's max torque is available below 2,000 RPM, whereas both V8s make the most torque at higher revs. Opting for all-wheel drive drops the tow ratings by 200 pounds across the board. There are numerous tech features that help with trailering, including transparent trailer view that virtually removes the physical trailer from the camera view, allowing you to see stationary objects behind it. There's also a jackknife alert that helps prevent what its name implies, and blind zone steering assist accounts for the length of the trailer and notifies the driver with a firm steering wheel movement when there's a vehicle in their blind spot. Talking about the fuel economy, the Land Cruiser's EPA ratings sit at 23 miles per gallon combined, 22 miles per gallon city, and 25 miles per gallon highway. Those numbers are significantly better than what the previous generation V8 model offered. While The 2025 Yukon's fuel economy estimates are not yet available, but we don't expect significant changes compared with the 2024 models. Currently, rear-wheel drive Yukons with the 5.3-liter V8 are rated at 15 miles per gallon city and 20 miles per gallon highway. Models with the 6.2-liter are rated at 14 city and 20 highway. The diesel engine is predictably more efficient, earning ratings of up to 21 miles per gallon city and 27 miles per gallon highway, but these figures are most likely to shift due to the updates for 2025. Moving on to the interior, comfort, and cargo. Unlike the previous generation Land Cruiser, this new one is strictly a two-row, five-seat SUV. Toyota has downsized the Cruiser's body this time around, putting it into contention with mid-size rivals such as the Ford Bronco and the Jeep Wrangler, rather than full-size SUVs such as the Chevrolet Tahoe and the Ford Expedition. While the base 1958 trim does without many of the other trim's luxuries, it still offers niceties such as heated seats, a heated steering wheel, and a 6-speaker stereo. The other trim, simply called Land Cruiser, has a more deluxe cabin that includes ventilated seats, a 10-speaker stereo, and available leather upholstery. All Land Cruisers come with Toyota's excellent infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but the base 1958 trim makes do with a rather dinky 8.0-inch display. The top trim gets a much larger 12.3-inch touchscreen. USB-C charging ports and a wireless smartphone charging pad are standard fare, but you'll have to pay extra for onboard Wi-Fi or the available 14-speaker JBL stereo system. Like most of Toyota's new models, the Land Cruiser is equipped with a generous list of standard driver assistance features. Bundled together in a suite called Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, you'll find lane departure warning, automatic high-beam headlamps, and adaptive cruise control alongside expected systems such as automated emergency braking. While both the Yukon and long-wheelbase Yukon XL offer seating for up to 8 passengers, although ordering the popular second-row captain's chairs lowers the total capacity to 7. Denali models offer open-pore wood trim with laser-etched topographical patterns and chrome accents. The Denali also includes 16-way power-adjustable front seats with heated, ventilated, and massaging cushions. The Yukon is available with second-row executive seating that includes luxury captain's chairs. Cargo space is generous, especially in the larger XL model. Every Yukon has a vertically oriented 16.8-inch touchscreen infotainment system. It features Google built-in software that provides access to countless applications. Along with a Wi-Fi hotspot, it has wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Passengers don't have to ride in the front row to be pampered, either, with the Yukon offering luxurious captain's chairs. The fanciest second-row seats have speakers in the headrests, which are part of the 22-speaker Bose sound system. There's also an available 8.0-inch touchscreen that lets second-row riders adjust the climate settings. A rear-seat entertainment system is also available. A host of driver assistance features are offered, but GMC makes only basic tech standard, forcing buyers to pay extra for more advanced ones. Night vision with thermal object detection is extra, as is GM's vaunted Super Cruise hands-free driving mode. And finally, coming to the pricing. The price of the 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser starts at $57,900 and goes up to $63,900 depending on the trim and options. Though the base 1958 model's classic round headlights are tempting, we think the Land Cruiser trim is the one to go for, as it adds ventilated front seats, a 10-speaker stereo system, a larger 12.3-inch infotainment display, and wider all-terrain tires, among other items. On the other hand, the price of the 2025 GMC Yukon starts at $68,895 and goes up to $103,295 depending on the trim and options. Unless you're transporting VIPs, we think the Elevation trim is the model that makes the most sense. Of course, for folks who need to reach a remote cabin or who plan to go off-roading, the AT4 is the better choice. The 2025 Yukon is scheduled to go on sale before the end of the year, and we'll update this page with pricing details as soon as they are available. And there you have it, the 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser and the 2025 GMC Yukon, two remarkable SUVs that cater to different needs and lifestyles. The Land Cruiser shines with its iconic off-road heritage, enhanced for modern adventures with its rugged yet efficient design. Meanwhile, the Yukon offers a luxurious and spacious ride, perfect for families who demand comfort and versatility on every journey. So, which one is the right fit for you? If you're seeking a vehicle steeped in off-road capability and legendary reliability, the Land Cruiser is your go-to companion. But if you prioritize bold style, premium interior features, and expansive space, the Yukon stands tall. Ultimately, both SUVs deliver exceptional value in their own way, leaving the final choice up to you and your priorities. No matter which you choose, you're getting a top-tier SUV ready to tackle whatever life throws your way. So, this is Parth signing off. Do let me know your thoughts and choice in the comments below. If you love the content, do give it a thumbs up. And in the end, don't forget to subscribe and join the family.